Well, howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here. Just me and the critters, and it's raining outside. It is December 27th, 2018. It is Tuesday at 2, or not Tuesday, Thursday at 2 p.m. Let me pull up the weather. Probably gonna take everything off of all of its massive do not disturb stuff. When I lay down for a nap and stuff. Yeah. It is all, let's see. Oh, cool. Sorry. I was busy looking at something. Let me pull up the weather. It is 69 degrees. Feels like 69 degrees. The high was 69 degrees. The low will be 64. Yes, my hair is extra curly today. I don't know what's flipping up with that. But 90% chance of rain right now. Humidity is at 90 or at 75%. Right now it's raining. Wind is 13 miles per hour from the southeast, which is actually pretty gusty for this area. So it's like, whoa. 7:32 a.m. was the sunrise, and 5:45 p.m. will be the sunset. So that's what, let's see what tomorrow. Tomorrow will be 80% chance of rain, and pretty much the same as far as weather. So, I'm going to talk about a little bit what's gone on, and then we'll talk about the real reason I'm on here today. Yesterday, what did I do? Yesterday, I took down the Christmas tree and all the decorations. Why? But I always do. I don't know. Everybody's different, but as soon as Christmas is over, I want them decorations down. I know a lot of people are on the belief that it's good luck to leave them up. And a lot of people leave them up till after New Year's. I just never have. And I'm pretty much sick of them by the time Christmas gets here. And I want them put away for the year. So that's what I did. I dug out the boxes and dismantled the tree and got the decorations down. And then that way, when Brad got home, he was able to take the boxes back. We were able to put the stuff away. Lickety-splickety. No big deal. Since I was doing that, and not feeling well, we just had corn dog and french fries for dinner. I know, horrible meal. And another restless night. I haven't been sleeping well. I haven't been feeling well and stuff. And a very restless night last night. Then we had my doctor's appointment this morning. There's a lot that's been going on that I haven't talked to you guys really about. I've talked to you guys here and there about it, but as of late, I haven't said too much about it. And I'm fighting a UTI that never went away. You guys know that. And the other I really didn't pinpoint, and I thought it had gotten better, but it really hadn't, which was the depression. I've still been sleeping a lot. My doctor pointed out that I had been gaining weight again. My blood pressure was just through the fucking roof. The blood pressure today, you guys, was 212 over 109. And I'm on blood pressure medication. And I'm on a subsequent pill that's supposed to help blood pressure medication, right? So, you know, that's not good. So, I love my doctor. I have to say I absolutely love my doctor. She is the best doctor I think I've ever had. She can talk to me about stuff without me feeling like I'm being attacked or that I'm being judged, which is wonderful. And she pointed out the weight gain. And she pointed out the blood pressure. And we were already talking about my UTIs, and I said I don't understand. I did not ever, in 30 years of marriage before this, before the last couple of years, I think I had one, you know, and I said ever since I entered menopause, I have them constantly. Well, she said it's because of the changes in estrogen in your body, and stuff dries up, and the linings of your vaginal walls become thinner and stuff, and then it leaves you more susceptible to getting them. So she subscribed me a estrogen cream you're supposed to use at night on your lady beds, and that's supposed to help. So, and then we talked about other things that we can do, because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing as far as preventing UTIs. I mean, I'm used to fighting bladder infections and stuff. So, I'm on more antibiotics for that. Be on another 5-week course of antibiotics. And she'll order an extra strong. Part of what goes with it is a yeast infection a lot of time, which I didn't realize that. And we were talking about, I'd been having trouble with that, so she's wrote a script for a 1-dose pill of an extra strong type to kill that, shut that bakery down. And I know if you're a guy, you probably don't want to hear this, but we're all adults, and this is all just stuff that happens, and I just kind of lay it on the table here, people. So we talked about that I've been fighting some other infections, as far as, hey, excuse me, cat, no, down. No, look what you're doing. Look what you're doing, sweetie. Come here. I know you want to come here, but you can't knock everything down. Come here. Come here. Oh, don't see because what you're doing? Yeah. Come here. Come here. Come here, Angel. Get. Come here, sweetie. Come here. Come on. Okay, well, now you're not going to do it, huh? Well, come here. Well, I didn't put your paw in that water. You did that. Oh, my God. She'll be back. Anyway, so, talking about the depression issue, we've been talking about the fact I've been on the same antidepressant for about the last 7 years. Now, if you guys remember, if you've followed me for a long time, about 2 years ago, I did have a slight increase in that antidepressant. But I've been on the same formula, and we all know, if we're all warriors of fighting the depression monster, that, usually after so long, you'll have to change meds. So, we were talking about that, and she said, it might be time, and I said, well, yeah, I said, my doctor before I moved here, come here, was thinking about changing my meds. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come here. Wow. See, you made me forget I'm on camera, and people just think I'm really weird now. I know. I'd hide your head in shame, too, if I was your mother. Oh, there. You happy now? Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Anyway. So, like I said, I told her that my previous doctorate had in Wyoming had been thinking about it. At that point in time, he wanted to put me on, I can't remember. I don't know, it's a really famous one. But I really didn't want to go that route if I didn't have to. Now I can't remember. So it's not Lexapro, but it's like Xanax. I think he wanted to try me on Xanax. I really didn't want to go that route if I didn't have to. I'd never been on it, so I'm not judging anybody. But so we talked about it, and she said, well, she wanted to try me on this other kind. And what it basically is Cymbalta. It's just a higher dose of Cymbalta. And I don't want to hear any horror stories about it, because everybody's chemistry is different. I may react really well on it, and I may not. I'll let you know. I take my first dose tomorrow morning. But, so yeah, I'm going on that. And we talked about some lifestyle changes. Stuff, because I've been sleeping a lot, which, you know, and Brad's there. I always have Brad come in with me. And he, you know, I invited him to chime in on the conversation about my depression, because a lot of times our spouses or our friends or whoever lives with us will know better than we do about the signs, symptoms, and stuff. And you know, I said, yeah. I said, basically, when I'm depressed, I do two things. I eat a lot. I eat more than I should, and I eat sugar, which we know I'm a diabetic. That's bad anyway. And she said, yeah, infections feed off of sugar. And also, I will sleep a lot. A lot. And that's not saying that somebody else maybe that's sleeping more than normal, that they're depressed. It doesn't mean they are. Just saying that's what I do. And so we talked about some stuff, and I told her, I said, I really, really appreciate you so much. I said, you know, I love how forward you are, and how, you know, how understanding you are. I mean, she is just right on the ball about stuff. She doesn't walk into the room and not know anything about your case. And I've had that a lot with other doctors, where they just won't know anything about your case. And, I mean, she is just a fantastic doctor. She gives me hope. She gives me hope that I'm not always going to be in as much pain. That I'm not going to be feeling the way I've been feeling. And I didn't realize I was feeling so depressed. Because, you know, depression comes in so many different stages. And I still try to crack the stupid jokes. And keep everything light and stuff. Because I want anybody else to feel down. It's a hard time of year for so many people. And Brad said, I wish you would have said more to me. And I'm like, you know, he's dealing with his own shit. He's got his mother who's terminal, who's getting closer to crossing over, you know, and all of that haloob that's going on with different family members. He's got some stuff at work going on. He's not feeling the best. I didn't want him to sit and worry about me. You know, I'm not suicidal or anything, but I just didn't want him to worry about me. But that might explain to you guys why I've been rather absent with social media, including the YouTube. You guys have noticed over the past few weeks, I'm only about maybe doing a video every other day. And I just felt like I haven't had much to say. And Brad said that's part of that depression. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Because, yeah, I just felt like I haven't had a lot to say. You know, hi, kitty, kitty. There's a baby. Look at this little girl. So, I mean, I gotta quit consuming the sugar. I shouldn't be consuming it anyway. And I know that. I gotta just keep pushing forward. I love how simply she puts things too. She's like, you know, the weather here in Florida is usually nice. If it's not raining, it's rather pleasant out this time of year. She said, going out and sitting on your porch is better than just laying down and sleeping. She's right. She's very right. She's very, very right. So, you know, I got to get out more. I got to, you know, and I guess I hesitate much to say much about depression, because people assume right away, if you talk about depression, that something's wrong in your marriage or something massively wrong in your life. No, it isn't. There's not anything massively wrong in my life. I am just chemically engineered, and I have a big family history of depression and mental, I don't say illness, but mental health issues. You know, but sadly in my family, I was raised that you didn't dare ever talk about it. I've got it on both sides of my family, but primarily my father's side, but both sides. I had one aunt who spent years and years in a mental hospital, a state mental hospital. And on my maternal side, a lot of issues with alcohol, and then on my father's side, drugs too. Um, but so you hesitate to say anything because you don't want people to think, oh, there's something wrong with where they're living. They hate living in Florida. Oh, something's wrong with their marriage. Or, oh, something's wrong with just, her life. And it's like, really, there isn't anything wrong that can't be in time fixed. In time, yes, it would help if I had a vehicle to be able to get out of the house more. Yes, that would definitely help. In time, we will be able to save up money for that. You know, I can go outside more than I am. There isn't anything really wrong. There isn't anything that I haven't done to myself that can't be fixed in time. Kitty, I know, but I gotta get some water. I know. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, okay, goodbye then. There isn't anything so wrong that can't be fixed in time. Excuse me, I got really dry cotton now. She warned me that I would get cotton mouth, and she's right. And I got all this lint all over me. Anyway, but no, there isn't anything wrong that can't be fixed within my own doing. I mean, I kind of close myself off. I have social anxiety big time and stuff, but I guess too, get afraid to even talk to your primary doctor too much about it, because where I was, who I was dealing with in Wyoming and stuff, for a long time, they just wanted you to see. I can't remember if it's a psychiatrist or a psychologist is the one that just prescribes the antibiotic, and then the other one is the one that just talks to you. So, but they just want you to see a specialist in that field, and then after what I went through with the one doctor who just massively overloaded me with so many psych meds that it was like a walking zombie, I've been afraid. I have been afraid. And so we're on a good path. And when I have another appointment with her, we already had scheduled normal checkups on the 7th of January. So by then we'll be able to tell. She's gonna do some more testing on my urine and stuff, and this is very cloudy, and we'll be able to do some more testing and see if antibiotics I'm on is working, or all of that kind of stuff. So anyway, it's a starting point, but now you guys know why I have not been as interactive with social media, Facebook, any of that, and why I haven't been making videos, because I've been going through my own stuff. I didn't want to say anything. And another reason I didn't want to really say anything is Christmas time is really hard for a lot of people, and a lot of people are sitting there with absolutely nobody, so why should I sit here and complain about feeling a little depressed? Or somewhat depressed. I guess some of us that going through depression, we see some of the signs, but then we don't see some of the signs. or else we trick our mind into thinking that we're better than we are. And then sometimes you have somebody say something and say, hey, you're not. You might think you are. You might be pretending that you are, but you're not. It's something I'll always fight all my life, like so many other people. And it's just we all have our issues, and health wise or mental health wise, and that's just mine. There's a lot worse ones. I know there's not a magic cure-all. Something I'll always have to work on, and it's something I'll have to always be mindful of. It's not ever going to go away. I have a huge social anxiety anymore. And I think you guys maybe notice that like that now. I just have a huge, and I always have. Ever since I was the littlest kid on, I have been I used to be so painfully shy. I'm not really shy, but I just would rather not. And, so there's that. That's what's going on with me. And I appreciate you guys sticking in there with me. I don't want you guys to think, I know I haven't been as social, because usually I'm more social, internet-wise, like most of us. I don't want you guys to think I don't care or anything. I wasn't able to send out Christmas gifts that I wanted to, because just financially, and I know you guys understand that. We have to take care of Brad's mom's needs. That has to come first and foremost. And then I just, with the depression and stuff, I have my own issues with Christmas. I know so many other people do. We miss loved ones that I know a lot of us have no clue really why family members just have, turned their back and are no longer in contact, but it still always hurts. And I still deal with that, and sometimes I have to forcibly shut my mind off of that kind of stuff, because it's like poison. It's like poison, just like sugar is the devil to me. That kind of negative stuff in your head really do a number. Really, really do a number. So, anyway, I'm working on that, and I appreciate you guys understanding. I know things will get better. Life isn't perfect. We just do one step at a time. I'm hopeful for the Cymbalta. I read up on it, and it's also supposed to help with a diabetic nerve pain and fibromyalgia pain and stuff. So awesome! She knows her stuff, and I think that'll be a really good match for me. So yeah, I'm gonna start that tomorrow morning. I know it'll be up to a month before you really see anything. So we'll see on that. And what other news? Oh, I put my sewing machine in that sewing case that Brad got me, that universal one that they have at Walmart. Fabulous, you guys. I was so thrilled with that. There's plenty of room. So it's a nice hard case. It won't get damaged at all. So I was thrilled with that. And then, what else? That's been about it. Like I said, I was happy to get the tree down and stuff, so we had a little more room in here. I can get out my peddler, and I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to give myself, probably till next Monday and stuff, and then start doing that. That'll help. That will help. But I told you guys that if I wasn't feeling better with the depression, I would say something. Well, I didn't need to, because she is spot on. It's like, hey, what's going on here? So, yeah, you know, But yeah, so getting that taken care of. I need a haircut. Need a haircut. Bad, but I gotta wait. Well, Brad just said it's pinching on him, but I gotta get this stuff cut off. It's driving me crazy, you know. But anyway, that's about it. I love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. And I think you guys are awesome. And I appreciate you guys always being supportive and understanding. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.